Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we have something truly exciting for you. You might think that the humble 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, is nothing more than pocket change, right? Well, think again. We're about to talk about a very special US 1-cent coin from 1977 that is worth far more than its face value. In fact, it could be worth up to $39 million. Stick around, because you won't believe how a simple 1977 penny has become one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world. Alright, let's set the stage. The 1977 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, is like many other pennies from its era, featuring the famous profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. That's the front of the coin. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, which was used as the design for pennies from 1959 all the way up to 2008. But here's the thing, most 1977 pennies are not worth much more than their face value. In fact, if you've got a typical 1977 penny sitting around, it's probably worth only 1 cent. So what makes this particular penny from that year so valuable? Well, it's all about an extremely rare error that changed everything for this coin. While it's true that most 1977 pennies are only worth a cent, some of them were struck with a rare and valuable error that makes them worth far more. This error is what collectors call a double die error, and it's one of the most sought-after mistakes in the coin world. So, what's a double die error? Well, it occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, causing the image to appear doubled on the coin. It typically happens when the die used to mint the coin gets misaligned or moves slightly before striking again, creating this noticeable double effect. In the case of the 1977 penny, some of the coins were struck twice, resulting in a double die error that makes the lettering on the coin appear more than once, often with a blurry or shifted appearance. The word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust" are usually the areas where this error is most obvious. But this error doesn't just make these pennies slightly more interesting, it makes them incredibly valuable. So why exactly is a 1977 double-die penny so valuable? After all, a mistake like this seems like something that would just get tossed out or thrown away, right? Well, it turns out that errors like these are what make coins even more desirable to collectors. Let's break it down. Coins that have minting errors, especially those with significant and noticeable flaws, are rare, and rarity drives up the price. For example, in the case of the 1977 double-die penny, this particular mistake wasn't common. Only a small number of these error coins were produced, and even fewer have survived in good condition. When it comes to rare coins like this, the value isn't just in the error itself but also in the coin's condition. The more pristine and well-preserved the coin is, the more valuable it becomes. If you happen to stumble upon a 1977 penny with a double die error that's in excellent condition, you could be looking at a coin worth tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars. But what really sets this coin apart is the sheer demand. Coin collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for rare and unusual coins, and the 1977 double-die penny has captured the attention of the numismatic world. The sheer interest in this error, combined with the rarity of finding one in good condition, is why it can command such high prices. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. While most 1977 double-die pennies are worth several hundred or even thousands of dollars, there's one that's become the holy grail for collectors. A coin that was recently valued at an eye-popping $39 million. Yes, you heard that right, $39 million. But why is one specific 1977 penny worth so much? Well, it all comes down to the coin's rarity, historical significance, and condition. This particular 1977 penny is considered to be in near-perfect condition, with the double die error clearly visible on the coin. What makes it even more special is the fact that it was stored properly, which helped preserve its original appearance. You might be thinking, how is it possible for a penny to be worth that much? The truth is, When it comes to rare and collectible coins, the value can skyrocket based on demand, uniqueness, and condition. This 1977 penny has everything that collectors look for: rarity, a significant minting error, and flawless preservation. So how can you tell if you've got a 1977 double-die penny on your hands? Well, spotting one of these rare coins requires a careful inspection. Here's what you need to look for. Double lettering. The most obvious sign of a double-die error is the doubling of the letters. If you closely examine the word Liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust" on your 1977 penny, you should see a noticeable doubling or distortion. The letters will appear to be offset or blurry, making the coin look like it's been struck multiple times. Clear and clean design. For maximum value, the coin should be in relatively good condition. A well-preserved penny will have less wear and tear, and the double-die error will be much clearer. If your penny has been heavily circulated, the error may be harder to spot or less pronounced. Get it professionally appraised. If you believe you've found a 1977 double-die penny, it's always a good idea to get it appraised by a professional. A certified coin dealer or numismatist can tell you if your coin is genuine and how much it's worth. So you've found a rare 1977 double-die penny. What now? If you're wondering how to cash in on your discovery, here are a few tips. Get the coin graded. Before you sell, you'll want to have your coin graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This will provide an official assessment of your coin's quality and authenticity, which will help determine its value. Auction houses and coin dealers. Many rare coins are sold through auction houses, where collectors from all over the world bid for them. If you're looking to sell, consider reaching out to a reputable coin dealer or auction house with experience handling high-value items. They'll help you get the best price for your rare penny. And there you have it, the 1977 US penny. What seems like a simple piece of pocket change could actually be worth millions, thanks to a rare double-die error. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a keen eye for treasure, keep an eye on your pennies. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable gem. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Until next time, happy coin hunting. Next. Now, we all know that US pennies, or 1-cent coins, are often seen as small, insignificant pieces of change. But what if I told you that a 1985 1-cent coin could be worth much more than just a penny? In fact, one 1985 penny was recently valued at a mind-blowing $28 million. Yes, you heard that right, $28 million for a penny. In today's video, we're going to uncover the mystery behind this incredibly rare coin, its history, the minting error that made it worth so much, and how you can potentially find one of your own. Stay tuned because you're about to discover how a small, seemingly ordinary coin could end up making you a fortune. Let's kick things off with a quick overview of the 1985 penny. As you probably know, the US 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the penny, has been in circulation for centuries. But in 1985, it looked pretty much the same as the pennies that came before it. On the front of the coin, you've got the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This image has been featured on the penny since 1909 and remains to this day. On the reverse side, the 1985 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, which was used from 1959 until 2008. In short, the 1985 penny wasn't any different from the countless pennies you see in circulation every day. So why is this coin special? The answer lies in a rare and unexpected minting error. As with many valuable coins, it all comes down to a mistake made during the minting process. And in 1985, that mistake resulted in a specific error that made certain pennies worth a lot more than their face value. The most famous error from 1985 was a double die error, one of the most sought after and prized errors in the world of coin collecting. But what exactly is a double die error, and why does it matter? A double die error occurs when the design on a coin is struck more than once, creating a doubling effect on the lettering and images. This happens when the die, which is used to stamp the design onto the coin, misaligns or is used improperly during the minting process. For coins with a double die error, you can see the outlines of the letters and numbers doubling or being shifted in a way that makes them look blurry or out of place. Now, let's talk about rarity. Most pennies from 1985 were struck correctly, so double die errors are extremely rare. That means that the number of 1985 pennies with this minting mistake is tiny, making them highly sought after by collectors. If you're wondering how to spot a double die error on a 1985 penny, the key areas to look for are the letters in the word liberty and the phrase, "In God we trust." When you closely inspect these areas, you should be able to see the doubling effect. You may notice that the L in liberty appears to have a shadow or outline, or the I in God we trust may look like it has a second, faint version of itself next to a dot. If you found a 1985 penny with noticeable doubling in these areas, then you've found something valuable. But here's the catch. Not all double die errors are the same. The value of the 1985 penny depends heavily on how noticeable and well-defined the doubling is. The clearer and more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. Here's where things get really exciting. Some of the most pristine examples of the 1985 double die penny have fetched record-breaking prices at auction. And one specific example of this penny was recently appraised at an astonishing $28 million. So, how did this penny end up being worth $28 million? Well, the combination of a clear and perfectly executed double die error, exceptional preservation, and the rarity of the coin led to this insane value. Not only was this particular 1985 penny in almost perfect condition, but it was also one of the rarest examples of the double die error, which made it a true gem for collectors and investors. It's not just any rare coin. It's a coin that could make you a fortune if you happen to be the lucky one who finds it. But let's be clear, you're not going to find a 1985 penny with a $28 million value just lying around in your pocket change. The majority of 1985 double die pennies are worth far less, usually in the range of several hundred to a few $1,000s. It's the top quality, rarest specimens that can reach the stratospheric values like $28 million. Alright, so you're probably wondering how you can check your own pennies to see if you've got a valuable 1985 double die penny hiding in your collection or jar of change. Let me walk you through the steps. Examine the lettering. The first thing to do is inspect the letters and numbers on the coin, particularly Liberty and In God We Trust. The doubling effect will be most noticeable in these areas. If you see a shadow or an extra version of the letters or numbers, you may have found a double die error. Check for clear, crisp doubling. The doubling should be sharp and noticeable. Coins that are in mint condition, with little wear and tear, will show the error more clearly. If your penny looks worn down or heavily circulated, it may not be worth as much, even if it does have the double die error. Consult an expert. If you're unsure whether your coin has the error or if it's valuable, it's always best to consult a professional coin dealer or numismatist. A coin expert can help you identify the error and provide an accurate appraisal. So you've found a rare 1985 double die penny, and you think it might be worth big money. Now what? Well, once you've confirmed its value, there are a few ways to cash in on your discovery. Get the coin graded. The first step is to have your coin graded by a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Grading will assess the condition of the coin and give it a numerical value that can help you determine its market worth. Auction houses and coin dealers. Once your coin is graded, you can choose to sell it through an auction house or a reputable coin dealer. Auction houses specialize in selling rare and valuable coins, and they'll be able to help you find the right buyers for your penny. Just be prepared for a competitive bidding war. After all, you're dealing with a coin that could be worth millions. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1985 US penny, and how a simple mistake during the minting process turned it into a valuable collector's item worth millions. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare double-die pennies, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin discovery. Until next time, happy coin hunting!